So in this demo, I'm going to go over the teaming and supervisory capability within Sive Fusion, SciGen's web-based capture and queuing application. So if you're not familiar with Fusion, it's a product that we built for large or small organizations that want to do web-based indexing and queuing. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and the context of this demo is a law firm that has an attorney and a team of paralegals that work together as to manage cases. So when I first log into Fusion, I've got a blank workspace. Okay, there's nothing in here. I haven't scanned any documents to my queue, and there's a couple ways that I can get documents in my queue. If I click on my team icon, I can actually print routing sheet, and a routing sheet can be either for myself or any one of my team members. So if I do a drop down here, Saul is the attorney that's the supervisor for the whole team that's managing this particular case. And you can see I've got Francesca and Huel as my team members. And if I wanted to print my own routing sheet, I can click print this out, and any document that I put this on top of and walk up to a copier or a fax machine and hit the green button, it's going to get routed into my queue for indexing. Okay. Now I can also scan to my team member queues as well, and they can scan to mine as well. As a supervisor, I can also view my team members. So if I come in here, I can actually see all the users that are on my team. I've also got the ability to add team members to my team, and these are synchronized through Active Directory or another LDAP server. Okay. I can also view all my team member queues. So you can see here that Huel's actually got 4 queued documents in his queue. We also have queue aging. So as a supervisor, if one of my team members lets documents sit in their queue too long, I'll actually get an email notification to let me know. All right. So before I get started with the processing demo, one thing to know is that not only can you put these routing sheets on top of a single document, you can also use them as separators. So I can take a whole stack of documents split by these individual pages, and they'll come in as individual documents into my queue. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that works. I'm going to drop in 2 documents, and this simulates walking up to a copier, putting a set of documents with my routing sheet into the feeder and pressing the green button. They get plopped into a processing folder. We monitor that folder, look for documents, pick them up, process them, and then put them into the web-based queues. So it'll take a second here to process. You'll see that they're queued up, and in a minute they're going to be routed right into my my queue-based interface. Now all I have to do is hit the refresh button, and once I hit this, the new documents will come in once they're ready and they've been processed. And here we go. So now I've brought in these 2 documents, and you can see them within my queue. Okay. I can have multiple templates for fields for data entry if I like. So in this example, I've got a drop down of client names that come from a database table. And I'll come down here, and this is for Mr. Fring, which is one of my clients. I'm going to hit tab. It's going to run a lookup to my case management table in my database and bring back my client number. I've got a drop down for the type of file it is. I've auto stamped it with a receive date, and then I can type in some information. Now when I click save, it gets cleared out of my queue and gets routed to any one of the 60 backend systems that we support here at SciGen. So SharePoint, Laserfish, FileBound, you name it, we can route it to those systems. All right. So I've got a second document here, which is for Skylar. So we'll come in, click on Skylar tab. This is also a piece of correspondence. This is another complaint letter. And once I'm done and I click save, I've got a cleared queue. Okay. Now, One of the other things that we can do in the product is if somebody goes home sick, we can actually log into their queue and reassign documents to other team members. So I can see that Huel has 4 documents queued up. I know that he went home sick. He wasn't feeling too well today. And I want to reassign those to Francesca. So I can open the queue. I can do my own indexing if I like, or I can come in here, select my documents, reassign them to Francesca's queue. So we'll log out, log back in as Francesca. It's going to go ahead and import these documents for me. Once they're imported, I can do indexing, enter data, and work on the docs. All right. So this was a quick overview of the teaming capabilities and supervisory capabilities within Fusion. If you have any questions, shoot a note to sales@scigen.com. Thanks.